Hey Aquarius, how's it going? Welcome in. So, I'm going to start real quick about the full moon in Cancer that's going to take place on January 6th at 5:08 p.m. Central Standard Time in the United States, okay? I know there's people who watch me who are in different countries, so I just wanted to be specific as to the date and time of where I am here in the United States, okay? But, this full moon is really going to make us look at things. And Aquarius, for you, it's going to affect things in your 12th house, which is coping mechanisms, hidden agendas, and all the things kind of behind the scenes and behind closed doors, per se. Okay? So, excuse me. It's, you know, it's looking at I can't talk, eating habits, nutrition, being present with yourself, listening to your body is really, really important at this time. Um, so it's really time to reflect here on the dynamic of your life, okay? And make sure you're getting the rest you need to feel energized and replenished because this full moon is going to put some emotions out there, being that it's in Cancer, which is a water sign, right? And some are going to be affected more than others, depending what zodiac sign you are. But it's really a time of reflection, right? On when we had the new moon on December 23rd, that was all about, purging, cleansing, releasing and surrendering. And I still feel like that strong surge of energy is continuing on because the universe, the divine, God, spirit, whatever it is you believe in, is forcing us to look at things. It's kind of like going in your closet, okay? Seeing what fits, what doesn't, what do you like anymore, what don't you like anymore, what do you feel comfortable in, okay? From many different perspectives, not just literally, right? You know, what no longer serves me and my highest good, right? So it's like cleaning out your closet. Maybe some of you do need to clean out your closet, right? Um, so it's all about clearing and releasing and surrendering to make new for what the universe wants to bring in for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So please remember this is a general reading, only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you don't find this resonates, please look at your other placements. There may be messages there for you. This is your universal message for the week, the upcoming week as well. But just giving you a heads up of what's going on with that full moon, okay? I hope you all are doing well. I just want to thank you all for your views, likes, comments. I do respond to all my comments because that is very personal to me, and I appreciate everyone taking the time out to comment. So please feel free to comment, tell me what you think, share your story here. Okay, so I'm going to pull three Soul's Journey Lessons card is what they're called. So this speaks of things that maybe lessons we need to learn or we need to work on, okay? Spirit, please give me guidance for Aquarius. What is it that they need? Okay. Excuse me. So the first card we have is Judgment, and it says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, okay? And don't be too hard on yourself either, okay? And don't let people's judgment affect you. And I know that's easier said than done, right? Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Absolutely. Some of you need to move on things. Maybe you've been stalling or, believe in yourself that you can do this, you got this, and persevere because Spirit wants you to know, like, they have your back. Okay? Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Absolutely. A lot of us are resistant to change because we don't know, we get comfortable, the unexpected if we make changes, but just know that Spirit wants you to know that change is good. That's how you grow, that's how you evolve, is what I'm getting. All right, so the first column I'm going to pull here is the personal and spiritual growth. I am using all different decks for each column. Your next column will be surrounding love. The next column will be career finances. And at the end, I'll pull the bottom card from each deck that I use as advice. Okay? And I will clarify all of the cards that I lay out. Spirit, please give me guidance for Aquarius. What do they need to know for their highest good for personal and spiritual growth, please? What does Aquarius need to know for their highest good, Spirit? And I apologize for the lighting in advance. I am waiting on another light because the other one broke, and I'm going on my third one, so I don't know what's going on here. Okay. It's all good though, right? Positive thinking, it's all good. Okay. All right. So we have the 5 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups. One more, Spirit, please. One more for Aquarius. One more for Aquarius, last shuffle. Okay. Well, you got 2. All right. So we have the 7 of Pentacles. Let me move this up. I apologize. 7 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull your love. Now, this could be with a family member, a child, you know, the person on your mind, a friend, lover. Okay, take it as it resonates. Spirit, please give me guidance. What do we need to know? What does Aquarius, I have Aquarius in my chart, so I'm saying we. Sorry. What does Aquarius need to know for their highest good in love, Spirit? What is it that they need to know for their highest good in love, Spirit, please? And thank you. What is it that Aquarius needs to know for their highest good, Spirit, please? And thank you. Give me a second. I'm going to take a sip of drink. With the cold weather and all, my throat's starting to get scratchy. Or maybe some of you are finding it hard to articulate or something like that. That happens too. So we have strength. We have the 9 of Swords. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. All right, let's see what we got for career and finances. Spirit, please give me guidance for Aquarius. What do they need to know for their highest good? In career and finances, Spirit, what do they need to know for their highest good, Spirit, please? And thank you. What do they need to know, Spirit? What? Okay, Magician. Wow. What do they need to know, Spirit, for their highest good? Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, so you guys have 3 major arcanas. Okay. Yeah, 3. Okay, so from a personal perspective and spiritual perspective right now, I'm getting a strong feeling that maybe some of you feel lack, maybe you feel let down by your faith in a sense, like, you know, I'm trying so hard to do things or get things done, and I just don't understand what is it that's, you know, what is it that I need to do, or it's like I'm praying or I'm meditating and I'm, you know what I mean? That kind of feeling. Now I'm going to clarify all these cards, so just give me a second. The 9 of Cups, you know, for the first time the other day, I really got a strong sense that, you know, the 9 of Cups is like, right, cups speak of emotion. It's water, right? And it's like you've really come a far way, even though you may not think you have, okay? Like you're literally almost to the 10 of Cups. You're at the 9, okay? And Spirit kind of wants you to know for sure that you're almost there, okay? But I feel like a lot of you, it's like, you know, these are filled with some type of, you know, I say fluid, and I know that doesn't sound right, but it comes from a sense of, you know, tears, emotions, right? Sweat. Like I've put all my blood, sweat, and tears into things, and I'm trying to put on my happy face and wait for something to happen here. With the 7 of Pentacles, there is a true feeling here that, you know, it's like looking and assessing at everything. And this is a perfect card for right now because that's the whole goal, right? Because I do feel like there's things in your life that really no longer serve you, whether they're habits, whether they're, you telling everyone yes instead of saying no. And that's what Spirit's trying to tell you. This is where this is coming from. It's like, there's more to it than just meditating, praying, and asking. We have to take action. We have to look at things, put things in perspective. What works, what doesn't, and that could be really hard to do that, right? And there could be, fear of some type of rejection, or maybe someone leaving you out of in the cold, or being very, you know, cutthroat in a sense. I don't see swords, but I'm just getting that kind of energy that it's kind of like, I don't want them to get mad if I tell them no, or if I say I can't do that, or that's the kind of feeling I'm getting. Now, with the High Priestess, your intuition Spirit is trying to come through to you, okay, through your intuition. So it's really, really important to listen to your intuition. I'm also getting a feeling that, some of you are really, how can I put this? It's like guilt over gut. So you do things for people or do things because you feel guilty instead of really going with what your intuition is saying, and it really puts you maybe in a not so high vibe place. Okay, but let's clarify and we'll see what's going on here. Okay, Spirit, please tell me why the Five of Pentacles is here for Aquarius. Why is the Five of Pentacles here for Aquarius? Why is the Five of Pentacles here for Aquarius? Spirit, please and thank you. Why is the Five of Pentacles here for Aquarius? Last shuffle. This one wanted to come out. Yeah. Okay. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Why is the Nine of Cups here for? Okay. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here for Aquarius? Oh. Okay, I'm going to take these cards for this. Yeah. Look, I can't make this up. Judgment. You have judgment here. Are you going to listen to the call? Or are you going to keep living in the past? Are you going to listen to your intuition here? Because, these people rising out of the coffins gives me a great feeling like you're leaving the past. The past is dead. That past person of yourself, no more. I'm no longer going to allow this. I am rising to my spiritual self, what's good for me, what puts me in a better place here. And again, there's a lot going on here. So it's, all right, let's see. Excuse me. So Five of Wands. Don't ask me why I said Five of Wands. I think I'm looking at the Six of Wands and looking at the Five of Pentacles. Okay, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Okay, I've kind of given the rundown of the Five of Pentacles, but maybe some of you don't feel like you fit in, or maybe if you are around a group or something like that, you just kind of feel like odd man out, male or female. Okay, and that can be taken many ways, right? With the Ten of Swords, it's like it's your thought process. Like it's time to end the negative thinking, which is causing you more suffering. Like, I'm not good enough. I'm not going to succeed here. It's like, but understand, like, this is trying to signify it is time to end this cycle and start anew. Okay? It's definitely intimidating looking at this card with 10 swords in your back, right? But it's about showing you that there's going to be a blessing soon. There's going to be a change that maybe you didn't see coming, whether it's your own change or a change that you don't see here. But it definitely gives you strength, and you're learning from it, and you're saying goodbye to whatever this is. And I do feel like it's like I am no longer going to tell myself I'm not good enough. I'm no longer going to tell myself that I can't do something. Okay? You're changing. Like, these cards are so strong with what I'm just getting here. Okay? It's about making decisions. Okay? You making judgment. You have judgment here. Making the change and persevering with what the things you really want and not worrying what other people think. Okay? And some of you do need to focus on what it is you really want for your own personal and spiritual growth. Okay? So we have the Nine of Cups, Six of Wands. See, I don't know why I keep flip-flopping. Maybe some of you feel like you're just scattered. Because that's how I feel. All right, Six of Wands. It's going to be okay, I promise. Okay, one day at a time. So Nine of Cups, Six of Wands. So, without having clarified these cards, I spoke about the Nine of Cups, about, you know, blood, sweat, tears, putting things into things and maybe not seeing the results. So now with the Six of Wands here, it's telling me you're elevating, okay? You're reflecting on all the things that you've been through, the strength you've gained along the way through this journey of all these cups, okay? What you've learned and how you're going to turn those weaknesses into strength, and the strength that you've gained from past experiences, whatever they have may be, you're coming in for a victory here, okay? And it's about, you're now going to start thinking positive. You're now going to, the Six of Wands is a law of attraction card. Okay, some of you, may be in the public eye here. Some of you may be doing things online, whether it's TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, okay? Because this is that kind of card that you're being seen somehow in the public eye. If not, you're being seen by others around you as having that perseverance over there and not allowing things to get you down, and you keep going and having that strength. Okay, and you're applying this understanding so you can personally grow, and you will be successful. So this is absolutely beautiful. I really love this for you, Aquarius. Okay, so I am getting the strong feeling here with the Seven of Pentacles, Judgment, High Priestess, and the Six of Cups. I spoke of how, this speaks of to me with, you know, leaving your old self in that grave and rising to another level and leveling up and leaving the past in the past, whatever that means for you, okay? But it's like the past negativity, the past ways you did things that really weren't for your highest good, right? Because we all do that, whether it be bad habits, whether it's, constantly saying yes and not no. Take that as it resonates with you, okay? Because everybody's situation is different, but you are really heavily guided here by spirit to give you that nudge to stop doubting yourself. The high priestess is someone who sits back, and she's mysterious, okay? Yes, it can be secrets, but I'm not really getting that sense here, okay? But just sitting back and observing and not saying anything. And maybe some people feel like you're kind of introverted right now, or just kind of like, what's going on, right? And that's okay. You don't need to worry about people judging you, okay? Because this is kind of what you need. It's kind of like a hermit mode. I'm getting just a feeling in my gut is that taking the time to see what's working for you, what really serves you, and making the decision to do you and what makes you happy. You don't need to worry about what other people think because they don't walk in your shoes. Okay? So I really think this is so, so beautiful for you, Aquarius. You are having a complete rebirth here, is what I just heard. Now, I will tell you, for some of you, not everyone, maybe you're looking back on your childhood here and seeing how that made you who you are today. Whether you feeling like you're not good enough, you don't have the high self-esteem, maybe past mistakes, right? Because Six of Cups refers to the past, but it also, you know, refers to childhood, family, so forth, okay? So it's really about looking at that and not carrying any type of burdens that happened then. It's time to release and let go that old you, let that die, because, honey, you are a whole new person. And with the Seven of Pentacles, it's reiterating that, and I'm sorry I keep getting these messages, but I'm definitely want to give them here because it's a collective reading, so I want to make sure I include it for everyone. But, you know, with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like you only have a certain time here on earth. We all do, right? So we want to get our soul's journey. We want to do the things that we're really here meant to do. And Spirit's saying, now's the time. Let's move it. We got your back. We're supporting you. You know, definitely. And again, with the High Priestess, continue to pray. You know how I said earlier that we speak of praying and meditating, and you're like, why is this not happening? Because there's more work to be done here in the things I just said. Okay? Clean that closet out with people, things, surroundings, places, everything around you, even work. Okay? But keep meditating to connect with the divine, because you will be getting downloads. You may get dreams. Some people do get dreams. I don't get dreams. What happens is when I wake up, I normally get downloads, meaning like something will just pop into my head random, and it's like, oh, okay, that's what a download is. So Spirit's going to talk to you guys in different ways. Okay, you may be seeing synchronicities. A lot of people do see synchronicities and don't even realize it. It doesn't need to be the same number like 1111 or 222. It can be, but it could be 205 that you start seeing a lot, whether it's on a license plate, a receipt, anywhere, TV, an address, whatever it is. Okay, understand that Spirit, once you start moving along or questioning things, Spirit's going to send you different numbers, so they're going to change. But when you start seeing something more than one time, start paying attention to that, okay? Is what Spirit's telling me. So let's move to love here. So I feel like a lot of you have been through a lot here. You know, you've needed the courage, you needed the bravery. It's been a struggle for you, okay? And some of you may be feeling like, when is something ever going to happen? Or when am I going to find the right person, okay? And I'm starting to feel like this is all kind of running together from a perspective of leave the past thoughts, the negativity, all these, why don't I have this? Why can't this happen? What, and be positive. It's time to change your thought process. It's time to change you feeling like you're not good enough. So I do feel like, you know, for some of you that, you know, maybe you're waiting for somebody that from the past, Spirit's saying no more. Okay, there's too much pain there. This is the Nine of Swords. It caused you nothing but heartache, pain, sleepless nights. Some of you are really questioning, did I make the right decision? And Spirit's like, yes, you did. But nothing we do in life when we elevate is easy. It's hard. And it's how we see our past and learn from our past and turn those weaknesses into strengths, that every time we may get knocked down, okay, every time we get knocked down, we're getting back up. So that blow, when that tower comes in, or that's something that knocks us off our feet, we can handle it a little better. And you have to stay in a positive vibe. Okay, if you only stay in a positive vibe for 2 months and then you go back to your old ways, don't expect to see things to happen. I'm getting the sense, don't have expectations, okay? Because some people are like, well, I've been doing this for 2 months. It's just not working. Everything's supposed to happen in divine timing, okay? And again, this is just things I'm hearing and what Spirit's telling me. It's all about you constantly putting in the effort, okay? That's how we grow and that's how we become better. There's something beautiful coming in, a solid long-term relationship. You know, for a lot of you, I do feel that it's going to be slow coming in, because like this has to be worked on, and then this. It's like everything's kind of, this is based on your work here, if that makes sense, okay? Again, because you're leveling up and the universe is going to bring somebody that matches you in this good high state frequency. So it may take a little while because Pentacles are the slowest moving in the tarot, okay? But that's okay, because if you want something that's really solid and long term, then you don't want it to be rushed here, okay? So Spirit is saying, be patient. We have something really beautiful for you. Please don't have any expectations, and it's coming, okay? Spirit, why is strength here for Aquarius? Why is strength here in love for Aquarius, please? One more shuffle. Okay, Four of Pentacles. Some of you may be feeling jealous and, you know, of others around you who are in relationships are like, why can't I be like that? You know, why is the Nine of Swords here? Why is the Nine of Swords here? Spirit's saying don't compare and judge yourself compared to other people, okay? These two cards wanted to come out. So we have Five of Cups, Three of Cups. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here, Spirit? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Aquarius in love, please? Last shuffle. Okay. So I do feel like, you know, Spirit saying you need to stop holding on so tight to the past here, okay? Don't be envious, jealous of other people, because you never know what's behind closed doors, because people tend to put in a really good show of what they show others, but behind closed doors, you are your own person, okay? It's time to change that mindset. I do feel there was some hard things in the past. Maybe there was a marriage that didn't work out, because to me this is a celebration card. So for a good bit of you, maybe a marriage did not, you know, it was a hard decision to make, but you know inside that it was for your highest good. It could have been a third party situation, okay, but there's a lot of pain, and Spirit saying release it. Release this and look at these two cups here, because we want to bring a soulmate in for you, okay? And there can be a commit again, when you let this past go, this is going to come in, and I'm getting multiple things for this. So this can all mean the same thing. You could have been through a divorce, you've been holding on the past, thinking about the past. Spirit's saying we want to bring you something in to celebrate about, but you need to let this past go and start focusing on these two cups. This kind of reiterates this to me. When you let the past go and you leave your past emotions behind, the past feelings, whatever, you're coming into a solid relationship here, okay? Now, if you're with somebody or waiting for somebody here, Spirit's saying you need to let it go, because you deserve something more than that. That is the strong sense I'm getting from these cards. Because when you hold on to energy, okay, especially if this person didn't treat you right and really hurt you and put you in pain, whether this is more recent or in the past, okay, you have to heal. You have to heal and let that go. It's okay to mourn, right? It's okay to get those feelings out, but don't sit there and dwell on it. Let it go. Because you're holding on to that energy, and as long as you hold on to that energy, nothing new can come in until you release it. Okay, that was pretty clear. But I'm telling you, whatever it is coming in for you, it's beautiful. So, Spirit, please give me guidance. Why is the Magician here? So the Magician is all about for career and finances. Some of you may be doubting your abilities, or can I really do this? Spirit's saying you have all the tools. It's just time to reinvent yourself here. You have all the tools to do it. Just do it. Okay? Knight of Pentacles is all about taking the action, moving forward. Okay? It could be slower. It could still start off where, you know, Pentacles is all about money. So you may start off not making as much as you want, but it's going to grow here. And you're going to go through some type of transformation here and rebirth. And I want to see what clarifies this to really get this going, okay? It's getting rid of the old things that don't work and trying new things, okay? And getting into a new mindset of thinking about things. A Knight of Pentacles is also about a messenger. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm waiting for a page to come out or something. Why is the Magician here, Spirit, for Aquarius, why is the Magician here? For Aquarius, please, and thank you. Let's shuffle. Nine of Swords. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? As a lot of you are stressed about making this decision. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Spirit, please, and thank you. Last shuffle, Spirit. Ooh. I'm just going to put these out. Yeah, you got to put in the hard work. Stop getting in your head. Can y'all see? Okay, let me scoot these over. Apparently, Spirit has a lot to tell y'all. I never get that many cards. There's a lot of major arcana here. Why is the Death card here, Spirit, for Aquarius? Why is the Death card here? Some of you are just really concerned about believing in yourself here. So, okay. The Magician can represent someone who needs to, like, it's someone who there's some kind of networking involved or public speaking, and a lot of you are really up in your head about that, nervous. It's keeping you up at night. Spirit's saying, change your thought process here. Step in your power, because that is what the Magician is about. Step in your power, because you will persevere. Let those negative things go. And I know it's not, you know, when I first started my YouTube channel, I was like, oh my gosh, like, what are people going to think? You know, and when I first started and I look back now, I laugh because I'm like, yeah, I would have done that different, that different. But it's baby steps because, you know, we need to learn on our own what works, what doesn't. You know, I've had to go through and figure out, okay, what gets good views, what doesn't, but not in a manipulative, trickery kind of way. You know what I mean? And that's what Spirit wants to remind you. Don't do things from a trickery or, you know, like a, for me, it's like, I don't want to do clickbait. You know, I'm not that kind of person to just get people in based on the title. I want you to watch my channel because I am genuine and I have good messages to give you. Okay? It's like, stay away from the drama, anything that can cause conflict, because although that might be a short-term, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? A short-term kind of reward, karma will come back if you don't do things from the goodness of your heart, okay? So just calm down. Spirit's saying, you got this. You have the magic within you. Now it's time to believe it, okay? Whew, so here... All right. So, Knight of Pentacles is, like I said, you know, money is going to come in slowly and steadily. Okay. It's like making progress. Okay. So, some of you may need to, you know, take some classes, or maybe you even find a mentor that will help you to give you a little bit more knowledge in what you're going into here. Okay, is what the Knight of Pentacles is saying. Now, Eight of Pentacles speaks of, it is time to put your head down and get to the grind. It is time to focus, cut the noise out around you, cut the thoughts out up in your head, and get to it. Talking is not going to get it done. It's taking action, putting the hard work in. Get out of your head and your thoughts that this isn't going to work. I can't do this. I don't know. You know, it's like kind of like a self-sabotage feeling is what I'm getting. Spirit's saying stop it. The moon is, you're not able to see what it is or how this outcome, or maybe even how this can even work. And Spirit says, get out of that, step in your Queen of Wands, because she can attract anything. She is self-disciplined. She is independent. You know, she's not one to just sit behind a desk and, she's one who gets out there and gets it done. She's an action taker. With the Two of Pentacles, I feel like, you're going to have some flexibility here. You're going to be juggling a lot of responsibilities, okay? Or it's going to seem like, whew, this is really a lot. But it's okay because and some of you may even need to travel, okay, for this. But I also feel like, when you get through all this, you're ending a cycle and you're rebirthing here, okay? You're rebirthing here. And with the Death card, it speaks of things are going to start changing. And when you start making all these changes, things are going to start transforming, and you're going to be so glad you, in this Nine of Wands energy, you never gave up. You never gave in. Yes, there may have been long hours, blood, sweat, tears here. You were brought to your knees, your ass got back up, and you kept fighting. And it's gonna bring in something absolutely beautiful for you. So let's see what the advice is. So we have the King of Wands. We have Temperance, balance and moderation here is what I'm hearing. Three of Swords, Page of Wands. So, okay. So I'm getting the feeling here that it's like, there's been a lot of pain in your life. Take it as it resonates. It could be with anything and multiple things, okay? But 3 is also a number of self-expression, okay? And you need to express yourself. Some of you, you need to get things off your chest and tell people how it really is instead of avoiding it, okay? Maybe you need to express disappointment and sadness so you can heal from it, okay? Speak openly about what you feel in your heart here, because you can overcome this for sure, and it's going to start a complete new cycle for you if you confront this head on. And I know that's not the easiest thing to do, but Spirit is nudging you to do that. So it's like, you know what? It's off my chest. It's no longer in me. I can't control anything, and I'm leaving it and I'm letting it go at this point. You don't need to worry about somebody responding back to you or giving you the response you want. But you need to get it off your chest, and then you be done with it and walk away. Okay? With the Page of Wands, it speaks of get excited. Get excited. Take action. Be passionate. It's time to just jump in. Spirit wants you to get excited again and have passions and goals. Okay? Again, some of you may need to be learning something with something here. Or building some kind of skill or experience around you. But it's really all about looking towards your future. Something is truly calling you here, and it's time to pay attention. Temperance, balance, moderation, right? It's about putting into things that are going to balance you out. Don't give too much of yourself. Don't give too little of yourself. And when I say too little, I don't mean that for people who don't make you feel like at home, like that safe, warm feeling, okay? These are not the people I'm talking about. It's time for moderation for you, okay? Balancing is huge here, huge. Let me go back a sec. Okay, so like some of you need to get like in the middle lane, okay? And I'm trying to see how I can say this. Like, don't go to extremes, okay? It's like identify and seek what's missing in your life, whatever that is. And I'm not speaking about going to seek a love interest, okay? That's not what I mean. I'm speaking of internally for yourself, not another individual, okay? I'm speaking of fix whatever it is You know, you may feel under pressure. You may really start feeling some sense of overwhelmness, and you just got to take yourself back and remember moderation. Okay? Sometimes things are going to take baby steps, some things are going to move a little bit faster. Okay? But don't go full force here in any situation, because spirit's saying that's not going to serve you well. Okay? So King of Wands is telling you to trust yourself. Okay? You have everything you need within you, which is what the Magician is trying to tell you. You have everything you need here. Okay? You need to trust yourself. It is time to take action. Bring yourself back to a place of self ownership and owning, you know, putting yourself out there and putting yourself and your needs to get to where it is you need to go. Okay? It is time to take charge. It's time to put your energy into it and move. It is action, action, action. Okay? So Aquarius, I hope that helped. I hope you all have a beautiful day. If this resonated, please like, subscribe, and comment. I respond to all my comments, and it really helps me engage with the energy when I'm doing these readings. I would truly, greatly appreciate it. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.